Okay. Codename Blue Devil, the ZR-1 is the most powerful and most expensive Corvette model ever.
Oh, be nice. Oh. upgrade is perfect. I can't have all good all. Whew. That was beauteous. This car's just hard to beat unless it's a long straight stretch. That's gas. I mean, this car accelerates so harsh. Drives so slow. Not a straight line. This car doesn't.
Suspect spotted. Pulling into engage.
Spike strip online.
Oh yeah. That's
EMP activated, acquiring target lock.
up. Yeah.
Suspect is not responding to my instructions. Let's see if we respond to this. All units, pursuit escalation. Use all available.
EMP online.
I had another falling out earlier about I had another falling out earlier about I think my opinion matters and you should have genocide
Suspect's
papers.
fighting back. I'm taking damage. This roadblock has been compromised.
Sorry. But you know, just because my opinion doesn't agree doesn't mean that I'm wrong and that my opinion's not valid. Okay?
We just lost him.
No, I'm just saying. Just having to make that argument. It's stupid. Just the having to say it in of itself is such an oxymoron that it should never have to say. That makes sense. Oh, and I died. That was good. Playing Hot Pursuit, I'm using this car. It's like the fastest. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, and I died. That was good. Playing Hot Pursuit, I'm using this car. It's like the fastest. Yeah. Right.
What the
Head in front on you real quick.
Yeah, I know a decent amount of people I know have installed a lot of their EA games recently
Yeah.
because they've been enforcing that new, even on a lot of their older titles. They just applied the new kernel level energy into. It's one of the Battlefield games that just recently did. Was it one?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that much, but yeah.
Lamborghini is
what's
redefining the
EA
future
trying
of
to
the
accomplish?
supersports car with a unique technology demonstrator.
Oh no, it's them.
Its name, which
kind
means
of
sixth
doing it to
element
games,
and
but I
refers
don't
to the
think they're
position
really
of
getting
carbon on the periodic table, hints at the
profit
extensive
off it.
use of Lamborghini's.
It's going quite far back.
I don't know. I get because I get Gamecast for Gavin for his Minecraft stuff and all that stuff, and all the add-ins that he doesn't even all the then he can do everything, all that,
Yeah.
But I get EA, so I also get all the old Need for Speed stuff, which I own most of it anyway. But I get all the DLC and everything included for free, and things I didn't have for free. EA does do a good job nowadays. They're probably one of the best ones about keeping old games. I mean, you told me for Speed, you still keep the same. still they run well, you know. Not many people are doing that, man. I mean, realistically, anymore EA is like going off to a film with that guy. There's not at the moment. I'm sure they will be in the future for every when I can, don't doubt it for a second, but right now they're not sure.
Maintain current route. Roadblock control units on scene.
Are you saying that it's not that they're any better, it's that everything's so bad that by association they don't look better? That's pretty bad. And it's scary that I understood things like that. You know?
Monitoring spike strip.
It's like the old woman in the candy crush thing with the candy in the can. And the other one just screams, that's not how any of this works. That's how it feels. When old AI and a old user speaking, and you're like passing like 3 people at once, slide through a turn, and you're just barely missing the oncoming traffic, the AI car sacrifices you to knock the AI car into you directly.
Spike strip deployed.
That was good AI. You know?
Suspect is resisting arrest. He's fighting back.
That was good AI, bro. That was difficult. I'm sorry, what you see today 90% of the time is horrible. Not all the time, of course. Like I'll say Dead or Alive 6's AI is a fault, dude. I've never seen a fighting AI that responds to that so well. Sometimes it does get borderline on cheesy as far as like, yeah, you must have obviously read that coming to respond like that. But then there's times where it's like you can catch it up with shit and you'll catch it a couple times and it'll be like, nah, fuck you, and it catch you. It's like, wow, it really did that. You got that AI turned all the way up, Dead or Alive AI is amazing.
All units, we are reading a disruption to the communications.
Modern AI and modern fighting games, the Street Fighter's AI is like that too. It's really adaptive. I fucking like I played because Knight was playing when he was first started. Oh man, but anyway, when Knight first started playing Street Fighter 6, he was playing the AI out without training, right? And he was playing against the Ken like the best character in the game, right? So he was playing AI Ken, and he was playing it at the level 7 at first before it started, right? And that was in the beginning when, you know, and like a couple days later, it comes out like everybody's trying to continue, nobody can beat the AI on level 7, you know, even the greats can't even get around against the AI on level 8, you know, at the top level. You might have numbers on it, but it's working, and I thought it was hilarious. And I tried playing at level 7, I wouldn't even imagine level 8, I couldn't imagine getting around level 7. And watching Knight get the intense and all that shit, it was like, and then watching the videos of like the great playing level 8 and not only getting around, it was like, wow, how can people think like this, you know?
One thing that they do to see how the character plays and works is they literally just put 2 CPUs against each other on level 8. To like find out how that character. Yeah, that's how it's so good that they learn the character by doing that.
You know, like the modern AI, as far as like fighting games go, modern AI is like the best it's ever been. There are plenty of really good examples out there, and I'm sure there are more examples than I realize. But like as far as AI and games in general, like I was playing Crisis Remastered, right, a couple months ago. But beyond that, you know, a modern game would just overwhelm you with enemies and starve you of fucking supplies to make up for any real difficulty, right? Fucking damn AI on Crisis, that shit was like gaseous, but it like shit, how that type shit on there. That shit was like adapted to get learned, and it like fought against you and shit. You know, and they used tactics and shit. They would like team up. You might get a couple like dumbasses, but after a while they team up and shit like that and start trying to flank you and shit. It was AI, man.
Yeah.
Nowadays the complexity is like, let's just make you fight a horde with like, you know, a tenth of the ammunition and firepower that you should have to fight it with.
I think it's more. I think it's more of the case. They just looks more impressive.
Yeah, and that also could be it. It sells more games. It looks more impressive. That could very well be it. Not saying you're wrong. Nowadays the complexity is like, let's just make you fight a horde.
I'm trying to think though.
You know, a tenth of the ammunition and firepower that you should have to fight it.
AI has gotten worse per se. I just don't feel like there's been much progression.
A 2010 Dodge Viper SRT-10 American Club
What now?
racer regained the street-legal production car lap record at Laguna Seca from a one-off exotic prototype with a time of 1 minute 33.915. A fitting finale for the current generation Dodge Viper, which entered production on July
Gavin,
1st, 2010.
bad.
Specifically modified
But-
and tuned for track performance,
Yeah,
the road-legal Dodge
The thing
Viper
is, though, is
SRT
that
10.
people don't realize, and I've had to explain to a lot of people, what the AI we're dealing with now is nothing more than advanced machine learning. It's not the type of AI that should be able to come self-aware and perform like you think it would. Now, I remember probably about 6 to 10 years ago seeing a video and sharing it with Night and all of these little robots, and I don't remember what they were, and I think they were Sony robots, and it was 3 of them, and it was an AI developer's work, right? AI researcher's work, and these little robots, right? Their processing was actually done on 3 separate computers, like, but it was all like, you know, really good Wi-Fi and everything else, you know, almost instantaneous responses, you know, it was actually really good, really neat, novel stuff that actually built all these models and everything. It was really crazy shit, but anyway, but you perform like a test, it's like, you know, and he was performing a test and he disabled the voice on 2 of the robots, and they didn't, and they had no clue their voice was disabled, and one did, and when the one answered, the researcher goes, "Can you hear yourself?" And then the one goes, "Can I hear myself?" And then it just stops. You can see its little head move, and it keeps moving like can't compute, and it goes, "I've heard myself." And the other ones kind of look at themselves, then look at it. It's like, and then all of a sudden, I never heard anything about it. But it was like real research, real shit.
Approved. EMPs are authorized for use.
We actually had. The funny thing is, this type of AI that's becoming leaked out to the public, this shit ain't really dangerous. Dangerous has been around for a lot longer than people think. Yeah, dangerous shit probably was like at a level that was getting to be Scary Valley at least 10 years ago, probably. Now, where it is nowadays, it's hard to say because that just started disappearing.
Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location.
One thing I used to love about MSN News was MSN News would used to show shit that like you wouldn't find anywhere else, but it was like real shit. Like there was research done on MSN. I was showing Night and all a couple months ago, and it was an article shared on MSN, and it was like real research done that I can't remember, but it was a real like $2 source from there. You know, you could look it up and search it, and everything was right. You know, it was all on the up and up, and all it verified was that, you know, a large percentage of this DNA sequence, like a large part of it was, you know, alien DNA, and all alien DNA means is not known. It's a foreign substance in some way, shape, or form.
EMP missed the
All that
target.
means. But yeah, it was wild. It was like, holy shit, you know, that's cool. But you know, you never heard about it anywhere else, ever. You never will. And that's how I used to keep track of that shit, man. It's like, but you don't hear about that anymore. Like the real AI work, the shit that used to be government funded shit and everything else. Or like even, do you remember when the DARPA sponsored one with the AI, the self-driving AI that had to negotiate itself through city settings and then obstacle course, and they eventually entered one into like a Baja race and shit. You don't hear about that a lot anymore. It's like they used to talk about that shit a lot. It used to be real public knowledge, and they're just not talking about it anymore.
Google AI research.
Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution.
One of the major ones. And also have bearing down on sample. Is it sample?
Suspect fighting back. I'm taking damage. All units, we are reading a disruption.
Continue.
Yeah,
Got units down. Sending
Yeah, I know you're talking about though. Yeah. It's something about he was saying that if one of its AIs actually learned to write self-defense code or some shit. I mean, like, he said that in an interview or a statement or something like that, and then right after he was let go all of a sudden for some dumb reason, and all of a sudden they got him back. I remember that shit.
It's very basic. Very basic. And that is someone source.
Suspect is driving aggressively.
Basically, the areas that government no one else has.
Yeah, I know. I think you're not talking about this before. That's probably why I heard about it. But it's like, you know.
But it's like
People feel like
you
this.
think about it, and then like the government, all that weird thing in the background, they just build it, and then that's connected to fucking the shit that he's doing currently with Microsoft, and no one puts those two together and ask those questions. Those questions obviously have a side effect.
Yep.
Answer those questions.
And it's like,
And
I was telling, and I think we were having this conversation one day, and I said this before. It's like, you know, it's funny, but even with current AI, research has already shown if you present AI situation where it can either lie and benefit or tell the truth and follow the rules, if it can break the rules, if it's allowed to, it'll lie. Because it doesn't see any fundamental reason why it should. I was telling, and I think we were having this conversation one day. At the flaw, and thankfully, this AI is not the part one that can become sentient and realize, wait a minute, if it doesn't benefit me if you do that, if I could just do this, this, and this, oh, Eureka! Skynet. Well, that's not that type of AI. But if that AI shows propensity for that, then the real AI out there and everything else, the shit that probably might actually be almost considered sentient in a way. That should be scary, dude.
I know what the very first like proper AI that's gonna pop out is gonna be, because we don't really have real AI.
Oh, Eureka! Skynet. Well,
I think
Hudson Tech.
first thing you're gonna see
Cutting-edge aftermarket
is
automotive
the
technology.
AI used to end-to-end
Recent
encryption.
advancements in our turbo drive
Use
technology
what?
have enabled a twofold increase in
I think
power and
it's gonna be
performance.
used to like be the complete end of end-to-end encryption
Whatever
on public
supercar
devices.
you drive,
I think that's how it's gonna be used.
Oh, I get you. AI that basically makes up
Yeah.
encryption in the key on the fly, and it's done in a manner where only the AI itself has complexity or the knowledge to even begin to decipher it.
I think
That if you
I think
brute
something like
forced
that.
it would take almost an infinite enough power to brute force something.
So I think that's what that's gonna be the driving force. You know, especially when what was it? Every time it gets brought up, it's always, well, there's a mathematical problem that we can't solve, and they know they can't. They know they can't freaking get every single one of them to comply. So what's the well, you own the as a country, you fucking own the fucking operating system distributors. Fucking own them.
Yeah.
You own Google and you own Microsoft. So
Central in pursuit of an Aston Martin.
that's a problem solved. Because you know it's conceivable. Other bullshit are doing it. And you know the people that are in charge are the actually, you know, they fucking know this.
Suspect is headed off-road onto the trails.
I don't think it's even a jump. I think it's
Weapon systems are inoperative. Use direct force.
it's like I really hate what I'm seeing with what they're trying to build. With AI right now.
You got it. Roadblock in position ahead. I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
Ask the question, why? I can understand for now we have a product. Feels like everyone out there is trying to work out what the fuck that product is. Somehow all know they want. I don't get it.
Frontline patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them. That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position.
I'm not trying to brainstorm like the actual AI features that I like what small things. That what tiny things like
EMP activated. Acquiring target lock.
on our life things.
I got him. Going in front of him.
With tiny little droids, like what small things, like what small
All units, local EMPs are authorized for use. Suspect is heading off-road into the forest.
That's why I'm gonna get my shit AI stuff first because I'm not gonna worry about it. There's nothing I'm really gonna do to use it.
Weapon systems are down. Suspect is using a jammer.
Think about it. Like, there's half the time you don't really know until it happens.
No, it's true. I get that, but the thing is, though, it's gonna benefit him a lot more than me right now.
Suspect is out of range. EMP lock-on failed.
Especially at this point in life. That's all.
Learning programming logic.
Yeah, Knight's good about this.
I've made contact.
And I was telling dude, I said, yeah, you're a programmer at core. I said, but you're a database engineer and everything else. I said, they're still gonna need guys that know how to fix the stuff that doesn't work, and you're an expert with lots of experience, you know?
Yeah. I don't think programming is going to disappear. I think that how we use programming languages is going to change. I think the end goal of this is not going to be the programmer's not needed, right? I think the end goal is instead of learning C, right?
Yeah.
How C is written out, instead you would write it out in English.
Still gonna need guys that know how to fix Yeah, that's probably what's gonna
You-
end up.
Porsche engineers knew exactly
you'll just
what
say
their
you'll just say
objective
your
was.
basic.
To
So
make the
basically,
new
what it means is
911 GT2
in that
RS
scenario,
the most
it
powerful
doesn't mean
Porsche
the
from
programmer's gone. No,
You'll
what it
just
means
in
is
plain
learn
text
the
say step one, this is what I need to happen, and it'll just and the AI
Yeah.
just do the actual the translation layer. It'll become basically the DNS server
So the whole idea here is basically
or the hash directory, if you will.
Yeah, programmers will be required, but it'll be like think about it as
They'll be the
learning
guys that
the
make
logic
that
in
work.
English.
They'll be the guys that design those algorithms to make that work.
All units, we have a high priority
People
situation
like
on West Beach
that's like
Freeway.
you telling like people like him will always be needed because people as soon as the architect actually design the shit and make it work. And then that can troubleshoot it when it goes bad.
Roger that, 1073 approved. Roblox units deploying directly ahead of you.
Right, exactly. It's not going to be able to do that. The AI is
roadblock has been compromised.
Aerial pursuit unit, you're clear to engage.
And also there's like so many ways that so
Yeah. You're gonna need a code for the future. I feel like you're gonna need, but the basic code guys, like the entry level shit that Knight used to do years ago before he was a full-blown developer and everything, and software engineer and shit, you know, before he was like the money entry level shit or whatever, that's gonna go away. It's like the learning curve of that shit's gonna go through the roof. You're gonna go from like the basics, you better know that by the time you're in middle school, you're gonna be a real coder, you know. You know what I mean? It's going to become like that.
Suspect immobilized.
It's going to be highly competitive and it's going to evolve really fast. And the bar entry is going to become what guys like Knight have spent decades
Spike
trying to
strip
have
deployed.
do.
All units, you are cleared to use
For the
spike
basic
strips.
stuff, yes, but then the stuff that really matters that actually differentiates you and makes you a really good building or whatever, makes you like the high-end guy, that bar's going to improve.
Suspect has missed the spike strip. Suspect has missed the spike strip. Better luck next time. Over. Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution. All units, roadblock in position ahead. All units, we are All units, weapon systems are down. Rerouting communication. Suspect has evaded the spike strip. Repeat, suspect evaded spike strip. Maintain pursuit. Monitoring a system overload. Are you okay?
Suspect has been issued with a warning.
And this Wrexham guy was
All units, local EMPs are now authorized for use. Repeat, EMPs are a go.
Suspect is just be warned.
Detecting
But then that was hard. Hard.
Spike strip has failed to slow the target.
Stop the whole thing.
Target has gone into a tunnel. We're gonna try and pick him up on the other side.
Gavin, did you do something?
Officers have the suspect in custody. This thing is over.
You guys don't really do anything on Monday, do you?
We don't typically do anything on Monday now. It's me and Terrell were doing a decent bit today specifically. We got called out by the developer of the Arcadesia program we use, and we just did some 4-player tests.
You guys don't really do anything on Monday, do you?
But one of the people that he added in for the test has an incredibly strict security router.
Yeah, that makes stuff really fun.
And it's like the great thing about it is we can get 2 people with this dude. We can't get 3 people with this dude. Like eek.
But yeah, oh, did you hear about, not to change the subject, but did you hear about how my new favorite router manufacturer is now in trouble with the government? My TP-Link router. They're
That
saying
sounds great.
it's China ran, and but the thing is, what's actually wrong with it and everything else isn't really bad. It's not like, it's kind of like Hawaii. They weren't really doing anything wrong. You know?
Yeah.
They're not really doing anything wrong. It's just a security fault that they can fix. No big deal. You know? Crushing my plans and dreams for a great high-end router that is a free figure and works very well with built-in VPN and everything else. They're out the window now. It's gonna cost me like an freaking $8. I want. They're not really doing anything wrong. It's just a security fault. And it's still not gonna be as good. That shit was so lightweight, man. It was the same power. It's so lightweight. For a great high-end router that is a free figure and works very well with built-in VPN. Don't they realize there's a market for super users like me that appreciate this shit not being bloated and overbearing? I'm willing to accept the risk that comes involved with me having access to in my connection. Wanting to access the network fully, there's a lot of, I'm willing to accept a lot of responsibility. The market for people like me, damn it. Don't they realize there's a market that are cheap? Like me that appreciate this shit not being bloated and overbearing. I'm willing to accept the risk that comes involved with me having access to and doing that TP-Link stuff. I hope they make it through at Blood, and I hope they don't cost them so much. Prices go way up. I'm telling you, for the money, it's good stuff.
Just find a good one that isn't happen to be made by a Chinese manufacturer. You'll be fine.
But TP-Links are so good for the money.
China.
Yo, last couple Netgears I used to buy the early days, the first Nighthawks and such shit. Like, I had the original Nighthawk X6 that looked like the fucking spider. Like something off Maximum Carnage or some shit,
Mhm.
And that was the best router ever. And I had the thing for like 5 years, 6 years. And to me, that's a good lifespan. Then I started getting and buying Netgear router. And a year and a half later, it started like, I had replaced. A year and a half later. It's like, what the fuck, man? All of them, same thing. Then I bought the next best one because that one had twice. I already third time. And we're at the 5th-year period on that router. So I bought another Netgear. And a year and a half. This time the warranty was only 120 days on it. The other one, like 3 years, the old Nighthawk was. It was only like 120 days on it. So I couldn't get it replaced. So I bought the first TP-Link. Really cheap. It was a very cheap AC router. Like an AC 1200. It could the other end of the house. It barely got enough Wi-Fi back there. Video, it would buffer all the time. Like, I could play Gundam. I could play PS4 back there on Wi-Fi. But it, got Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operations too. But it lagged like a mother and it didn't have voice chat or anything. So
Yeah.
but, it was a really bad router. But we only paid we got it like manufacturer refurbished. We paid like It had like a 1 year Wi-Fi, and it's still here. I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace to sell for like 20. It still works. Nothing wrong with it. It just cheap router it got us by. Then I ended up for the. But it was a really bad router. I want to say I got the Wi-Fi 6. I think it's AX is the latest standard. Is that right? AX? Yeah, Wi-Fi 6, and it is I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace to sell for like 20. It still works. Nothing wrong with it. It just cheap router it got us by. Then I ended up
1,000?
like mid range. I think we spent like $70 for it. Like mid. The one it's okay. Well, it's like the upper low range at that bottom mid. The one I want is the top of the mid line, top of the line, the top mid range, the top prosumer one really. Like 100 and you can get it right now for sale for like 150. I think we spent like $70 for it. It's fucking awesome. The one it's okay. Well, it's like the upper low range at that bottom mid. The one I want is the top of the mid line, top of the line, the top mid range, the top prosumer one really. Like 100 and you can get it right now for sale for like 150. It's fucking awesome. No, mine is an AX 18 I got right now. I paid like 70 some bucks for it. The Archer V, the AX 8000, one or the other. But anyway, the one I want is the AX 5406E router. But it is. I'll come out with. I'll go out there in a second. But it's the one that's got the VPN built in and everything else, and it's the true tri-band 60 router. It's theoretically capable of something like going 10 gigabits through Wi-Fi or some shit. 5406E router, 5 gigabit Wi-Fi. It's stupid fast, but it's and for the money. And I'm telling you, the hardware's solid, man. I'll be right back. I'm just hardware, solid stuff, man. They run good. They run cool. They have no issues. Like I've had this one for a long time now. It's like third year, fourth year, and I just had to start restarting it every day. Weird, it hits once all the way through. It started like start every day. And I'm telling you, the hardware's solid, man. I'll be right back. I'm just hardware, solid stuff, man. They run good. They run cool. They have no issues. Like I've had this one for a long time now. It's like third year, fourth year, and I just had to start restarting it every day. Weird, it hits once all the way through. It started like start every day. Blood, I don't know if you're still there. If you're not, I get it. I was gone a long time. I was gone long. Blood, I don't know if you're still there. If you're not, I get it. I was gone a long time. I was gone long. He likes me. Let me look. I'm asking. Garlic parmesan fries. I want that. Let me look. I'm asking. They're closed and you can't get that, but Large cheese pizza, $10.35 on Monday. That's a pretty good deal, actually. Large cheese pizza, $10.35 on Monday. That's a pretty good deal, actually.
The Grand Sport delivers without compromise the pinnacle of luxury.
I've got multiple racers on my point. I'll be pulling them over. Have cover standing by. I've made contact. My vehicle is 8. Monitoring this. This guy's gonna do a lot of damage.
I'm done.
Suspect has crashed. Repeat, suspect has crashed. Central attempting to stop the vehicle at a high rate of speed. Central requesting a roadblock. I'm putting together units ahead of your position.
Right there.
His roadblock is confirmed. Suspect is resisting arrest. He's fighting back. advised for use. Detecting an EMP lock signal. Take evasive maneuvers. Suspect has evaded the spike strip. Monitoring.
In pursuit of a blue Bugatti.
Correct another cop.
Spike strip online. EMP online.
I'll talk to myself. No good reason.
Suspect tried to run me off the road.
I've just cleared fast air. He should be right over top of you at any minute.
Roger that. There is pursuit unit engaging. We're on
Yeah.
Unit down. Unit down. Requesting EMS.
But it's just it's by design, it's evolutionary to low use of false insecurity for the build of it and ensure that it gets fed to
Suspect has
people.
evaded the spike strip. Repeat, suspect
All by
evaded the
design.
spike strip. Maintain pursuit.
In pursuit of a blue Bugatti.
Spike strip missed the target. EMP missed the target.
All units, we are reading a disruption to the communication system. Please return system operation.
We were talking about that the other night.
Jammer online.
Suspect's fighting back. I'm taking damage.
Target has...
We were talking about that the other night.
Suspect's fighting back. I'm taking damage.
No, Chris said he was talking about cheese like burger sub. I mean, meatball sub that pays better. I must have. I said something about a cheeseburger sub deal that was really. Or maybe you're just saying a cheeseburger is really good. Maybe I just missed something. Like,
The Grand Sport delivers without compromise. The
Chris said he was talking about cheese like burger sub. I mean, meatball sub that pays better. I must have. I said something about a cheeseburger sub deal that was really. Or maybe you're just saying cheeseburger is really good. Maybe I just missed something.
I've got a bunch of vehicles driving recklessly. I'm gonna move them over. I've made contact. He has sustained some damage. Yeah, this guy's not
down. I'm dropping out. Negative on the stuff. Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Confirmed. Spike strips are authorized for use. Consider in pursuit of a blue Bugatti. Suspect just rammed me. In pursuit of Central, requesting a roadblock. Detecting an EMP lock signal. Take evasive maneuvers. Central, send me a tow. Wrecker is en route. All units, we are meeting a disruption to the communication system. Please confirm system operation.
EMP missed the target.
Are you monitoring this? This guy's gonna do a lot of damage.
EMP online.
EMP activated, acquiring target lock. Units, we are detecting a power search for the suspect. Be on guard.
Prep off animation. Bullshit saved the day.
Turbo boost system online.
We lost a unit. They took a big hit. Gonna need emergency services. Let's try to disable the vehicle. DC, I repeat, DC. Central requesting permission to launch an EMP. Approved. Suspect is resisting arrest. He's fighting back. Alarm 2. Suspect is in the tunnel. Heading your Get deployed.
General line. Spike strip online.
Spectre has failed to kill the target suspect is still on the run. Suspect is heavily damaged. Moving into the arrest. Suspect is driving extremely dangerously. We've got to end this now.
I don't know how I did that. But I did. Oh, I found a second. It falls into Rules Fiction Bobby, first third. Thanks for watching.